They told you coffee was good for you. That wakes you up, sharpens your brain, and even helps your heart. But if you're over 60, the truth is far more terrifying. Shocking new studies reveal that just one type of coffee raised artery-clogging cholesterol by 45 milligrams per deciliter in just 4 weeks. Another increased stroke risk by 72% in people over 60, and yet it's still being sold as heart healthy. Even worse, 99% of seniors have no clue. They sip these coffees thinking they're safe, while silent damage builds day by day. Big companies still sell it as safe, even though researchers are screaming otherwise. You've likely been drinking one of them for years. In this video, we'll expose all 4 dangerous coffees and reveal 4 life-saving ones every senior should drink instead, backed by real science, not marketing lies. Before we dive in, I have 2 questions for you. First, what kind of coffee do you drink daily? Second, do you ever skip breakfast with it? Let us know in the comments below. We're reading and replying to every single one with personalized advice just for you. Now let's begin with the number 4 worst coffee. It's sold everywhere, and it's poisoning your kidneys slowly. Number 4. Flavored instant coffee mixes. At first glance, flavored instant coffees might seem like a harmless treat. They're convenient, they smell great, and they even promise added vitamins or no sugar. But what they don't tell you is that these flavored mixes are often loaded with chemical additives that can quietly damage your metabolism, especially after 60. One of the most dangerous ingredients in these coffees is propylene glycol, which is used to help the artificial flavors dissolve. This chemical, which is a petroleum byproduct, has been shown to cause toxic buildup in older adults with slower kidney function. A 2022 study in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed flavored instant coffees daily had a 39% higher risk of developing insulin resistance, which is the condition that can lead to type 2 diabetes. And that's not all. These flavored mixes often contain hidden trans fats under names like hydrogenated palm oil, which is something that can silently raise LDL cholesterol and trigger arterial plaque buildup over time. One long-term study from the American Journal of Clinical Lipidology tracked 1,400 adults over age 60 and found that daily intake of hydrogenated creamers, which are common in flavored coffee mixes, increased heart attack risk by 28% over just 5 years. Even the fake sweeteners in these mixes, like sucralose or acesulfame potassium, can throw off your gut microbiome, which is the balance of bacteria in your digestive system that helps regulate inflammation and immunity. So how do you avoid the trap? Skip the flavored packets entirely. If you love the taste of hazelnut or vanilla, try adding a drop of real vanilla extract or a sprinkle of cinnamon to your regular brewed coffee. It's safer, more natural, and it protects your kidneys, your heart, and your blood sugar from silent damage that builds up with every cup. Number 3. Coffee with artificial non-dairy creamers. It may be shocking, but the creamer you add to your coffee might be more dangerous than the coffee itself. Many seniors over 60 choose non-dairy creamers thinking they're healthier, especially if they have lactose intolerance. But these creamers often contain a toxic mix of synthetic oils, preservatives, and thickeners that are not meant for daily human consumption, especially not for older adults. One of the most alarming ingredients is titanium dioxide, which is a whitening agent that is also used in paint. This compound has been linked to oxidative stress in human cells, which is a process that damages tissues and accelerates aging. In a 2021 study from the Journal of Toxicological Sciences, researchers found that rats exposed to titanium dioxide developed early signs of colon inflammation and cellular DNA damage within just 4 weeks. But it doesn't stop there. Most non-dairy creamers are made with hydrogenated oils that are high in omega-6 fats, which are fats that can overwhelm the body's ability to process inflammation. For seniors, this imbalance can lead to stiff joints, swollen legs, and even cognitive decline. A study in Aging Cell found that older adults with high omega-6 levels performed 31% worse on memory tests compared to those with lower levels. And since many of these creamers are also loaded with corn syrup solids and maltodextrin, which are processed sugars, they can spike insulin levels within minutes. This leads to a blood sugar roller coaster that causes sudden fatigue, brain fog, and long-term weight gain, all from what seems like a simple splash of creamer. To protect your health, avoid these fake creamers altogether. If you need something creamy, choose organic full-fat milk or even unsweetened almond milk that is fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Better yet, drink it black with a pinch of pink salt for flavor. You'll have more energy, sharper focus, and a calmer stomach, all from skipping that one spoonful of chemical cocktail. Number 2. Decaf coffee from chemical solvents. Decaf coffee might sound like the safest choice for seniors who want to avoid the jitters or protect their heart. But what most people don't realize is that not all decaf is created equally. In fact, many decaf coffees sold in grocery stores are processed using a toxic chemical called methylene chloride, which is a compound that is also used in paint strippers and industrial cleaners. The EPA classifies this compound as a probable human carcinogen. While manufacturers claim the chemical evaporates during roasting, Stanford University researchers found residues up to 10 parts per million in popular decaf brands, which is just below the FDA's limit, but still concerning for daily consumption. The coffee industry rarely talks about this, but studies have shown that even trace exposure to methylene chloride can interfere with neurological function, especially in older adults. According to a 2020 report published in Environmental Health Perspectives, prolonged low-level exposure to methylene chloride increased the risk of cognitive impairment by 23% in seniors over 65. The reason is that this solvent can cross the blood-brain barrier, which is the protective filter that keeps harmful substances out of your brain. Once inside, it disrupts mitochondrial function, which is the energy source of brain cells. That disruption can lead to symptoms like sudden confusion, headaches, dizziness, or even memory lapses that feel like early dementia. But the risks do not stop there. Methylene chloride also places strain on the liver and kidneys, which are organs that naturally slow down with age. A 2022 animal study showed that even low doses caused hepatic inflammation within 14 days. And because most people drink decaf daily without thinking about the method used, this damage can silently accumulate over the years. The solution? Switch to decaf that uses the Swiss water process, which is a chemical-free method that relies on water, time, and temperature to remove caffeine while preserving the taste. These options are usually labeled clearly on the package. Organic brands are more likely to avoid chemical solvents altogether. And if you're not sure, look for methylene chloride free printed somewhere on the bag. This one change could protect your liver, sharpen your memory, and reduce brain fog more than any supplement. Number 1. Unfiltered boiled coffee. This may surprise you, but the most dangerous coffee for seniors is not the one with sugar or cream. It's the one that looks most natural. Unfiltered boiled coffee, which is the kind made in a French press, Turkish pot, or even Scandinavian-style stovetop methods, may carry one of the highest risks for seniors' heart health. That's because these methods do not use any paper filter, which is the only thing that traps a harmful compound called cafestol. Cafestol is a naturally occurring compound in coffee oils that raises LDL cholesterol, which is the type that contributes to plaque buildup in the arteries. A 2020 study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that people who drank unfiltered boiled coffee had a 30% higher risk of dying from cardiovascular disease compared to those who used filtered methods. The effect was strongest in adults over 60, where LDL cholesterol spiked by as much as 45 milligrams per deciliter after just 4 weeks of daily consumption. That spike can silently stiffen your arteries, increase blood pressure, and raise your risk for stroke, even if your overall diet is clean. And since unfiltered methods also tend to concentrate the coffee's oils and acids, they can irritate the stomach lining and worsen acid reflux, which is a common issue among older adults. Over time, this irritation can lead to gastritis, ulcers, or chronic inflammation of the digestive tract. Even worse, some traditional methods use aluminum or uncoated metal pots, which can leach metals into your drink when exposed to high heat, further burdening the kidneys. The fix is simple but powerful. Switch to filtered brewing methods, like drip coffee makers or pour-over systems that use a paper filter. That one thin layer catches the cafestol and protects your arteries without changing the flavor too much. You can still enjoy a bold, rich cup, but without the hidden bomb of artery-clogging oils. And for those who love their French press, try inserting a paper filter disc into the press or switching it out a few times a week with a filtered method. This small shift can reduce your cardiovascular risk, improve digestion, and extend the energy boost of coffee without the crash or the long-term damage. Now that you know which coffees could silently damage your brain, heart, and kidneys, let's flip the script. Not all coffee is harmful. In fact, certain types of coffee, when prepared correctly, can actually protect your memory, boost muscle strength, and lower your risk of disease dramatically. But you have to know exactly which ones to choose and how to use them. So here are the 4 best coffees every senior should be drinking daily. Number 4. Organic Medium Roast Arabica. This might sound basic, but organic medium roast Arabica coffee that is brewed using clean, filtered water can offer real, measurable health benefits for seniors, especially when compared to dark roasts or Robusta blends. What makes this coffee special is the unique balance of antioxidants that are preserved at this roast level without being overburned. Arabica beans naturally contain more chlorogenic acid, which is an antioxidant compound that helps reduce inflammation and improve glucose metabolism. A 2021 study in the journal Nutrients showed that seniors who consumed 2 cups of Arabica coffee daily had a 27% lower risk of type 2 diabetes and a 19% reduction in markers of systemic inflammation compared to non-coffee drinkers. Medium roasts maintain enough of this compound without introducing the burnt, acidic byproducts that are often present in darker roasts. On top of that, brewing with clean, filtered water ensures that you are not adding heavy metals or excess chlorine to your morning cup, which are contaminants that can worsen cognitive function and kidney stress over time. Many homes, especially in older buildings, have outdated pipes that allow lead or copper into tap water, which is something that can leach into your coffee during brewing. So making your coffee with purified water becomes a protective step for your nervous system and long-term cellular health. When it comes to brewing, aim for a slow, pour-over method or a drip machine with a paper filter. These techniques maximize antioxidant retention while minimizing the bitterness that can irritate sensitive stomachs. If you take it black, you'll get the full benefit. But if you prefer a little cream, try a splash of full-fat grass-fed milk or unsweetened oat milk that is fortified with B vitamins. This coffee won't just wake you up, it will support stable blood sugar, protect your arteries, and help reduce silent inflammation that accelerates aging from the inside out. Number 3. Cold brew concentrate. Cold brew coffee might seem trendy, but for people over 60, it's liquid gold for your digestive system. The 24-hour cold extraction process reduces acid content by up to 70% compared to hot brewed coffee. Gastroenterologists at Mount Sinai studied 400 seniors with acid reflux and found that 89% could drink cold brew without symptoms, even those who couldn't tolerate regular coffee for years. The slow extraction creates a unique chemical profile. Cold water pulls out caffeine and antioxidants, while leaving behind bitter quinic acids that form when hot water hits coffee grounds. This means you get all the benefits with none of the stomach irritation. Research from UC Davis showed that cold brew contains 40% more metabolism-boosting compounds than hot coffee, particularly beneficial for seniors whose metabolism naturally slows with age. The antioxidant profile amazes researchers. Cold brew contains exceptional levels of melanoidins, which are compounds that form during the Maillard reaction between amino acids and sugars. These molecules specifically protect against age-related macular degeneration. A 5-year study found that seniors drinking cold brew daily had 31% lower risk of vision loss compared to non-coffee drinkers. Concentration is key for older adults. Cold brew concentrate lets you control exact caffeine intake by dilution. Mix 1 part concentrate with 3 parts water for gentle morning energy or 1:1 for an afternoon boost. This precision matters because caffeine sensitivity increases with age. Your liver clears caffeine 33% slower at 60 than at 30, making dosage control crucial for avoiding jitters or sleep disruption. Storage makes cold brew perfect for seniors. The concentrate stays fresh in your refrigerator for up to 2 weeks, eliminating daily brewing hassles. For those with arthritis or limited mobility, this means coffee without wrestling with hot water or complicated machines. Just pour, dilute, and enjoy. Many seniors batch brew monthly, freezing portions in ice cube trays for ultimate convenience. Make it yourself for maximum benefits. Coarse grind medium roast beans, mix 1 cup grounds with 4 cups cold water, steep 24 hours, then strain. The result contains 250% more magnesium than hot brewed coffee, which is crucial for heart rhythm, bone health, and muscle function after 60. Add a splash of milk or plant-based alternative to further reduce acidity while boosting calcium intake. Number 2. Coffee with collagen peptides. This might be one of the most powerful upgrades you can make to your morning cup. By simply stirring a scoop of hydrolyzed collagen peptides into your coffee, you transform it from a basic beverage into a tool that actively supports your bones, joints, and muscles. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body, and it starts to decline rapidly after the age of 50. This decline is the reason many seniors experience joint stiffness, sagging skin, slower wound healing, and even muscle weakness. But adding collagen to coffee, especially when taken on an empty stomach, allows your body to absorb the amino acids more efficiently and move them directly to tissues that need repair. In fact, a 2020 study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed seniors aged 60 to 75 for 6 months. Those who consumed 10 grams of collagen peptides daily with coffee showed a 40% improvement in joint mobility, a 25% reduction in muscle pain, and a measurable increase in bone mineral density in their hips. The reason is that collagen provides key amino acids like glycine and proline, which are building blocks that help repair cartilage and connective tissue. Unlike some supplements, collagen is nearly tasteless and dissolves easily in hot liquids, making it perfect for coffee. The warmth of the drink also improves circulation, which helps deliver those nutrients to the tissues more effectively. When choosing a collagen powder, look for one that is hydrolyzed for better absorption and sourced from grass-fed animals or wild-caught fish, and make sure it is third-party tested for heavy metals and purity, especially since some cheaper brands can contain contaminants that defeat the purpose. You can drink this blend first thing in the morning or before a walk or light workout to enhance recovery and muscle tone. It's not just about looking younger. This small habit supports the structural health of your entire body. It makes stairs easier, skin firmer, and joints less noisy, all from a coffee that works with your biology instead of against it. Number 1. Coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. The single most powerful coffee combination for seniors is one that combines high-quality coffee with 2 potent anti-inflammatory additions, MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. This simple mix turns a normal cup into a brain protector and a muscle-preserving elixir all at once. MCT oil, which stands for medium-chain triglycerides, is a type of fat derived from coconut oil that is rapidly absorbed by the body and converted into ketones. Ketones are an alternative energy source for the brain, especially when glucose metabolism becomes less efficient with age. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that seniors who added MCT oil to their diets improved working memory and cognitive flexibility by 31% over just 8 weeks. But the benefits go far beyond the brain. MCT oil also helps reduce hunger hormones, stabilize blood sugar, and preserve lean muscle by encouraging fat metabolism instead of muscle breakdown. This is critical for preventing sarcopenia, which is the age-related loss of muscle that can make stairs harder, balance more difficult, and injuries more likely. When you add Ceylon cinnamon, which is the true cinnamon that is different from the common cassia type, you get an extra layer of blood sugar control, vascular support, and inflammation reduction. Ceylon cinnamon contains a compound called cinnamaldehyde that increases insulin sensitivity and improves circulation. A 2022 meta-analysis in Diabetes Research and Clinical Practice confirmed that daily consumption of Ceylon cinnamon lowered fasting blood glucose by 18 milligrams per deciliter in older adults, while also reducing triglycerides by up to 30%. When combined with coffee and MCT oil, This creates a powerful blend that energizes the body, sharpens mental clarity, and fights the slow, creeping inflammation. To make this coffee, brew your regular medium roast coffee with filtered water, add 1 tablespoon of MCT oil, and stir in half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. Blend it if you want a frothy texture, or stir vigorously with a spoon. Drink it in the morning before food to maximize fat burning and focus. This coffee doesn't just wake you up, it changes the way your cells function. It's the #1 tool for seniors who want to stay sharp, lean, and strong into their 70s, 80s, and beyond. Now you've just learned the 4 worst and 4 best coffees for seniors over 60, ranked by science and real results. If you're drinking any of the bad ones, consider making a change today. Even one switch can lower your stroke risk, improve your energy, and protect your long-term memory. And if you're already drinking one of the good ones, now you know how to upgrade it for even more benefit. Now, we want to hear from you. What coffee do you drink every day, and how do you take it? Are you planning on trying something new from today's video? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.